Hi everybody, how are you doing today? I hope everybody's doing great. And thank you for your subscribes, your likes, your comments. I really appreciate it. And of course, feel free to subscribe. It helps the channel. Wanted to hop on real quick and kind of talk about my journey regarding art. It started very young age. My late sister was also an artist, really good artist. But anyway, we used to draw together all the time. But when I was young, I got in trouble in kindergarten because I drew what I wanted to draw versus what we were supposed to draw. And I didn't do it on purpose. It was like I drew an angel. And to this day, I don't know why I drew an angel, but I got in trouble. We were supposed to like draw an apple or something. I don't know, I can't remember. And I wasn't disobedient on purpose. But just wanted to kind of let people know about my journey regarding art. Once Mother realized that I did have a gift, and my late sister, of course, was right beside me, she had us in a lot of art-related things, but also instructors. We had a lot of art teachers. And all of them were great in their own way. In other words, they contributed, because everybody's different. And everybody views art different, draws differently. Everybody has their own groove, their own vibe and energy regarding art. Anyway, long story short, I did have some accolades when I was young in paper mache and a piece that was like an imaginary piece. And I got, acknowledged for that. And then when I got older, out of school, I started commissioning pet portrait pieces when I was real young. And art for me has always been comfort, solace. I was always a quiet person. I know, surprise, right? I was very quiet. And I was very observant. And I saw things other people couldn't see. So, long story short, I did the pet portrait commissions later on. And in 01 and 03, both my children were born. And biggest blessings. But raising them, the art went up. It went up for around 10 to 14 years. Because my daughter got into it and I was afraid she was going to get, hurt. So, that's my story. I started back about, 2014 and started commission work in 2019, honing all that. But that's my story. And subscribe, and if you want art, just let me know.